Hello everybody, I am Shauna Potter. I am a star director out of Hampton, Virginia for a little while longer. I'm going to be moving to South Dakota this summer, so I'm really excited about that. I joined Scentsy September of 2012, which is crazy because it's coming up on 4 years this year and it doesn't even feel like that at all. I feel like I'm a newbie still, honestly. so, yeah, I'll just start with my story and we'll go from there. I'll start before my story started because that shows you where my story is. So, I was that kid right out of high school who had no idea what they wanted to do. I didn't think that far ahead and I didn't prepare myself. I didn't have really, my parents didn't push me into thinking about college or anything like that. So, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So, I ended up going to a dental assisting program, and I did that for about 2 years. It wasn't for me. It wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't like the monotony of it. I didn't like that there was no growth potential out of it. I wasn't learning anything new on a daily basis. I felt stuck is what I felt. So I ended up leaving and stopping that around the time that I got married. I got married to my husband, who was in the Air Force, and then shortly after that we had a baby, and then shortly after that we moved to Turkey. So all of a sudden my life just changed, like bam. It was like a whirlwind because I grew up with this large family. I had all my friends, I had all my my comfort zone. I had my comfort zone, so I was completely taken out of that really quick. I went to a new country. I didn't speak the language. I didn't know anything about Turkey. I didn't even know where it was on the map. So it was a lot. I didn't have a support system anymore. I couldn't call home anytime I wanted. There was a huge time difference, and it never failed. It was the middle of the night for them. So when I wanted to call or when I could call. So I mean, it was really hard. It was a hard adjustment, and I found myself, and I was a new mom, and I was playing the monotony role again. I was waking up, taking care of the baby, changing diapers, feeding the baby. It was a monotonous schedule, and I guess I don't really do well with monotony. I'm spontaneous. I like to get out and do things. Whatever I feel like doing that day, I'll go do it. So yeah, I was following my husband's career, doing the monotonous thing. I did not have anything of my own. I had $10,000 in student loan debts from that dental assisting school. So I was scared. I didn't want to go back to school and not know what I wanted to be. I didn't want more student loan debt. I didn't want more unknowns, I guess. I didn't know what I didn't know what I wanted to be. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted something where I could grow, where I could lead, where I could kind of be in charge, honestly. And I don't know. What am I going to do? I don't know what that is. So I was in that stuck spot for a while. We came back to the States, and the first thing I needed was Scentsy because they didn't ship to Turkey. So I reached out to a few people, never got a response back. I ordered off a couple people's websites, never got a thank you. No one ever followed up with me. And I didn't really feel valued, honestly. I was kind of frustrated with the whole thing. So I saw somebody that I graduated high school with, and she was doing very well. She was promoting. She was very excited about the product. She was very excited about her team members. She was posting about, their accomplishments as well. And it really drew me in. I'd been watching it for a while. So time came, I needed more Scentsy, and reached out to somebody else. Didn't get a response back. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to join. I'm just going to get my Scentsy. What I need, I'm going to take care of myself, basically. I don't need anybody else to take care of me. I'll just do it myself. So that was my train of thought. So I'd only been here about a year. When we moved to Virginia, I'd only been here about a year. I didn't know that many people at all. Let's see, we just moved on base, and I I knew like 5 people, really. Honestly, I knew like 5 people here. So I had a couple family members. My screen just went out. Hold on. So I had a couple family members order from me. That's about all I had from my home, like from Idaho, where I'm from. That's all that ordered. And so everything else I had to like hustle, and I had to really put myself out there here. I had to, give samples out. I had to step out of my comfort zone a lot. I had to meet new people. I ended up having I think it was about $800 launch party, which I felt was amazing. I thought I would barely get 150, so I was pretty happy with that. I got my sensational start. Didn't think I'd do that either, honestly. And then it started hitting me like I could sell it. Like I could get my Scentsy for free. I don't even have to pay anything. So I started pushing it a little bit more. That spring, I had a few people join kind of all at once, and I ended up earning the first Can Do Cancun incentive. And so that's within 1 year of me being in Scentsy, I got my first incentive trip, and I was shocked because they didn't have a point system for that one. It was just the top, however many, I think it was 100, it could have been 200, got to go. I had no clue I was even in the running for that. So when I got the email for that, I was just floored. I think I almost fainted. I was that excited. So fast forward to January, I went to leadership, and that's where I had my aha moment. I really looked around. I really took it all in. I saw and I met so many amazing leaders in this company. I saw what they were doing. I saw how they were leading huge teams, and that's what I want to do. I wanted to be able to do it on my own terms. I wanted to be able to do something where I could stay home with my kids still. I wanted to do something where if I wanted to take my kids to the zoo this day, I could, if I wanted to. I didn't have to ask anybody's permission. And I wanted to make an income. I wanted a new car. I wanted to buy a house eventually. I want to pay off my student loan debt. I wanted an income of my own. I wanted something that I could call my own. It wasn't my husband's. I wasn't chasing his dream. I wanted my own. So that's where it clicked. That's where it hit me, was that leadership retreat. And so I came home, and I pushed it hard, and I promoted to director the next month, and it's just been on an incline ever since then. I haven't stopped. I want to go to the top. I want to lead. There's nothing better in this company, and I never thought about this when I joined, but there's really nothing better in this company than cheering on all of your downline teammates that promote and accomplish their goals, and they're finding that financial freedom in their own business. It's pretty amazing to watch, and I want to be a part of that. I want to see people grow. I want to see other people reach their dreams with Scentsy. And so I guess it really sums up my story. If you guys have any questions, I'm really, really excited to answer them on Wednesday. So start thinking about them, and I guess I will see you on Wednesday. I'm really excited. So thanks for listening to my story, and we'll talk soon.